Pete had the press conference after the game, which I talked about this on the C-Rose IG live show. I think
I have the audio for this. Can I play it if you want to talk
go for it. Yeah.
Those in the fan base that don't have an interest in the process, that really only care about the results. And right now, you're not as a team getting results.
Well, baseball, for not just other people don't view baseball as a job. Like, all of us have jobs that we do. And for me, I'm lucky and blessed enough for this to be my job. But my job is on TV. And this past week, it was a rough week for me. No doubt, for sure. But everybody comes home from a bad day of work. Everybody has had a bad day of work. And even though that you're trying and giving your best at work or whatever your profession, you can try, and you can really dive into it and really hope that you turn things around. I mean, you guys are reporters, writers. Let's say if, there's such a thing called writer's block. Like, I was a history major. I had to do a ton of writing in college. Like, there's certain times in the process where you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path, but you're just not getting the tangible results. So Mets fans, believe in us, and don't just believe, know, because there's tough times, not just in baseball, but in life in general. Know that this is just a speed bump and a challenge. And also smile. You get to watch baseball, even though it's a game. I know we have the most passionate fan base in baseball. I know that. And I understand that it's frustrating. It's frustrating for us, but just understand that we're here together. We're all in this together, and we got this. We got this. Just smile and just know that we got this.
So what did you want to say, Trev?
Oh, like, the more I listened to it, holy crap, that was
what it
out
is,
there, Pete.
You're used to players and coaches and all sports talking in platitudes, but there's a sense that they know they're talking in bullshit platitudes, and they're just saying the things in the Hallmark card quotes because that's what you have to say. But with Pete, there's like a sense that he believes it, which is almost more
beautiful,
strange. And it's like he's like would belong at a Tony Robbins like meet and greet where they're just saying like positive energy and powerful people, we can do it. It's chanting like I don't know. He kind of weirds me out in a way. Like, I like him. I think he's I think he's innocent and beautiful. But like, what are you doing, Pete? What are you doing?
That's a great way to describe him. Innocent and beautiful. I do love me some Pete. My thought on it is that it's true. Like, what he said was true. Like, yeah, they're going through some rough times. They are putting the work in. Things will get better. Probably after they go on the West Coast trip, because that'll be a beast. But he's in New York. You don't say that stuff in New York. People don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear smile because you get to watch baseball.
It's probably the worst
That's
quote.
not the market.
Easily.
I said this morning, I said, maybe if you said that in Minnesota, the people would be like, oh, you know what? You're right. Like, life's not too bad. Let's just keep working hard and we'll go get it. That's not New York. At least I'm Yankees Twitter all the way, baby. If a Yankees guy came out and said that, Yankees Twitter would be on fire. I'm sure Mets Twitter is on fire about that because nobody wants to be told when their team just gets swept by the freaking Phillies and now they're in third place. Nobody wants to be told, smile, know that we got this. They want to hear a guy up there saying, wow, we just got our ass kicked and we're going to do whatever it takes to get back to the top. We believe in our team. We're working hard. We're going to get back for you guys. That's what they want to hear. Whether that's the right thing to say or not, that's what the fans want to hear. They do not want to be told to freaking smile.
Did you hear James McCann's quote?
I did not.
He said that the team needs to play with a sense of urgency. You can't keep saying, we'll get him tomorrow, because the next thing you know, you look up and it'll be the middle of September and it's too late. There needs to be a sense of urgency, but there's a difference in sense of urgency and panic. It's probably the better note to hit. Yeah.
Great quote. James McCann, we've heard that he's a great leader. Not saying that Pete isn't, but man, I just when I started listening to it, I was
you can't get mad at him because that's who he is.
Pete, that quote was genuine. I know we all had
He dropped the history major on you.
It's huge.
He thinks he's saying something there. Like, you know how like writers, you guys You get writer's block.
It's relatable.
It's like
They'd like to be called journalists, by the way, just so
Mix
you
it up.
for next time.
Hey, I'll say this. That kind of sucked. I love Pete Alonso. I love Pete Alonso. It was a little bit the kid that gets in front of class and doesn't know the answer, so you just say 3 different answers and hope you get partial credit on all of them. I know from experience on that.
I have him. That was his planned, prepped answer. Like he
You
thinks.
can hear him
he
stumbling into
thought about
different
that.
thoughts here. You at the end, you hear him, and oh yeah, and oh that sounds good too. Like you hear the platitudes in his head, which, by the way, hey,
What's platitudes, bro? You guys have used that word way too much.
it's an
today.
animal. It's amphibious. It's got the big beak. No, man. I'll say
It's
this.
like a cliche remark.
Here's what
We'll get him
matters.
tomorrow.
Sure.
Here's what matters. Guess what? If the Mets roll off 6 straight, Pete's going to look like the king of the world. If they continue looking like they have been, it's going to look worse and worse. And that's going back to Tim Anderson and his quote. Who cares? If you're winning, times are good. If you're losing, times are bad. So, hey, Mets, you better win, especially I think it's Nats, and then they start that 13-game streak. So it's go time, baby.